Hey, it's Brent with another question from a reader. It says, "Hey Brent, I met a girl in a club and we had a great connection, Latin dancing and laughing. At the end of the night, I said to her exactly what you're teaching. Hey, let's go to my place for some champagne. She rejected that kindly. I pushed again in a different way before we get in the cab and she said, no, I know you say that to all the girls. So how would you respond to such a test, and why would she deny me despite the awesome time we had?" Great questions. Okay, so I'm going to throw a bunch of things at you that are popping into my head right now. A lot of guys think they have great connections with women because women will stay and hang out with you. In this case, possibly because you're a good dancer, or maybe you're just good company, but she's not really sexually attracted to you. So women do that all the time, just FYI. So you may not have had a great connection, or you may have had a connection on one level, but not on the sexy level, okay? So that's could have happened. Number two, could have had nothing to do with you. She had a great time, and then something was going on with her. I don't think I teach it exactly like, hey, let's go to my place for some champagne. Most of the time, I will tell you to say things like, hey, I'm thinking of going to my place for champagne, and then saying nothing. And then if she says, oh, I like champagne, then you say, oh, well, you're welcome to join me if you like, right? Or you could add that into the sentence. Say, hey, I think I'm going to my place for some champagne. You're welcome to join me, right? That's another version. And if you want to be funny about it, you could say, hey, I think I'm going to my place for some champagne. Do you want to join me? Yes or yes? And shake your head like that. Sorry, this could be kind of funny. Okay, so those are like the three ways I would tell you to say that. Okay, so, and here's the other thing I'm reading here. You pushed again. I wouldn't push again. After a girl says no, or says I'm not interested, or blows you off or whatever, don't go back in. That's what a lot of guys do. That's what I used to do, and that is where you are making your situation worse. Okay, you're not making it better. So just avoid that. So no means no, and then move on. You've got to just let it go. Okay, because in that moment when you push again, you lose more of your power to her, and prove to her that you're more of a pursuer and that you're attached, and all the things that I tell you that women aren't really attracted to. Okay, so that's it. Now, how would you respond? How would I respond to that test? Well, if I pushed a second time, I probably wouldn't respond to that because it's just digging a deeper hole. However, I will say this. If a girl says this to you when you are bantering with her, kind of like, you say, I think I'm going to did you just ask me to go to my place for champagne? You know? And she says, no, I know you say that to all the women. Great, then you know what the answer usually is. It's yes. Right? And just own it, right? You could say that. Or she could say, I bet you say that to all the women. Yes, what's your point? I do. Yeah, and? Right? Own it. Own it. You could be funny about it, okay? So that's really what I would say. Listen, that's what I have to say about it. So I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you later.